Have you ever imagined living in a world where gigantic creatures ruled the Earth? From colossal serpents to bus-sized sharks, our planet was once home to beings so massive they defy our understanding. But which were the biggest of them all? And could any of them exist today? Today we're diving into the largest creatures that ever lived on our planet, from titanic dinosaurs to terrifying marine predators. Get ready for an epic journey full of jaw-dropping surprises and mind-blowing facts. But stick around until the end, because the last creature on this list might just be the most shocking of them all. So, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new content. Let's get started. 1. Gigantopithecus Blackie. Imagine a gorilla the size of a giant bear. The Gigantopithecus Blackie was the largest primate ever to walk the Earth. It lived between 2 million and 100,000 years ago, roaming the dense forests of what is now China, India, and Vietnam. Standing over 3 meters, 10 feet tall and weighing around 500 ki, 1,100 lbs, this colossal ape was truly a titan among primates. The fossils of this giant were discovered in a rather unusual way. Chinese merchants were selling its teeth in traditional markets as dragon bones ground into powder for medicine. It wasn't until later that scientists realized these teeth belonged to an unknown and gigantic primate. Some even believe the legendary Bigfoot could be a distant relative or descendant of the Gigantopithecus, but its disappearance remains a mystery. Could climate change or competition with early humans have led to this beast's extinction? If you thought this giant was impressive, wait until you see the next one, a true aquatic nightmare. 2. Arcturreium Angustadins, the largest bear ever. If you think modern bears are scary, just wait until you meet Arcturreium Angustadins, the largest bear to ever walk the Earth. This massive predator lived around 1 million years ago in South America and was one of the most fearsome carnivores of the Pleistocene. This giant could grow up to 4.5 meters, 15 feet tall, when standing on its hind legs and weigh around 1,600 kilos, 3,500 lbs, twice the weight of a modern grizzly bear. With long, muscular legs, it was an excellent runner, making it one of the deadliest predators of its time. The first fossil of this beast was found in Argentina, shocking scientists. At first, no one believed a bear could grow so enormous. It belonged to the short-faced bear family, known for being fierce hunters, capable of taking on even prehistoric big cats. As the first humans arrived in South America and the climate began to change, the Arcturreium's prey started disappearing. With a lack of food, this species eventually went extinct. Think this bear was terrifying? Just wait until you see the next creature, a prehistoric predator that made even modern crocodiles look small. 3. Sarosucus Impirada, the super croc. If you think today's crocodiles are scary, imagine one that was 12 meters, 40 feet, long and weighed up to 8 tons. The Sarosucus Impirada, also known as the super croc, lived 110 million years ago during the Cretaceous period, dominating the rivers of Africa. For comparison, the largest modern crocodile, the saltwater crocodile, grows to about 6 meters, 20 feet, but the Sarosucus was twice that size. Its bite was powerful enough to crush bones with ease, and its diet likely included not just giant fish, but also dinosaurs that wandered too close to the water. The first Sarosucus fossil was discovered in the Sahara Desert in the 1960s. However, it wasn't until 2001, after more fossils were found, that scientists truly grasped the monstrous size of this beast. It also had a peculiar snout with a bulging structure at the tip, though its purpose remains a mystery. The Sarosucus vanished along with many other giant reptiles of the Cretaceous, possibly due to climate changes and competition with other species. If a giant crocodile already sounds terrifying, just wait until you meet the next creature, a colossal snake capable of swallowing an entire alligator in one gulp. 4. Titanoboa, the largest snake in history. The Titanoboa Huinkensis was the largest snake ever to exist, slithering through Earth 60 million years ago, just after the dinosaurs went extinct. This monstrous serpent could reach 14 meters, 46 feet, in length and weigh over 1 ton. making it far larger than any modern snake. For comparison, the biggest living snake today, the green anaconda, grows up to 8 meters, 26 feet, but Titanoboa completely dwarfed it. Its body was so thick that it could have easily looked like a floating tree trunk in the water. The Titanoboa ruled the swamps of South America, feeding on massive fish and even primitive crocodiles. Like all constrictor snakes, it killed its prey by asphyxiation, squeezing them with a crushing force. Fossils of this giant serpent were discovered in coal mines in Colombia, and its discovery completely changed what scientists thought about the post-dinosaur climate. The colossal size of the Titanoboa suggests that Earth was much hotter at the time, allowing reptiles to grow to gigantic proportions. If this snake already sounds terrifying, the next creature on the list made even the legendary great white shark look small and helpless. 5. Megalodon, the largest shark that ever lived. The Megalodon, Otodus megalodon, was the largest shark of all time and one of the most terrifying predators to ever roam the oceans. It lived approximately 23 to 3.6 million years ago, ruling the seas with its immense power and colossal size. While the great white shark can reach about 6 meters, 20 feet in length, the Megalodon could grow up to 20 meters, 65 feet, and weigh as much as 60 tons. Its gigantic mouth, filled with razor-sharp teeth up to 18 centimeters and 7 inches long, was capable of crushing bones and shattering skulls with ease. This shark had no natural predators. Studies suggest that its bite was stronger than that of any known animal, allowing it to hunt whales and other massive marine mammals with little effort. Fossils indicate that it thrived in tropical oceans worldwide. The Megalodon went extinct around 3.6 million years ago, likely due to a combination of factors such as climate changes, declining prey populations, and competition from other species like prehistoric killer whales. However, some people still believe it could still be lurking in the ocean's depths, though there is no scientific evidence to support this claim. If you think this shark was enormous, the next creature on the list was one of the strangest animals ever discovered, and its massive size completely changed what scientists knew about marine mammals. 6. Paracetus Colossus, the heaviest mammal in history. Recently discovered, the Paracetus Colossus may have been the heaviest mammal to ever exist. This ancient whale ancestor lived about 39 million years ago and stunned scientists with its astonishing size. It is estimated that the Paracetus could reach 20 meters, 65 feet in length. But what truly shocked researchers was its incredible weight, ranging between 85 and 340 tons. That means it could have been even heavier than the blue whale, which is considered the largest living animal today. The first fossil was found in Peru, revealing extremely dense and heavy bones, suggesting that this giant lived in shallow waters, slowly moving along the seafloor. Scientists still aren't sure exactly how it fed, but they believe it could have been a filter feeder or a scavenger consuming large amounts of organic material. Unlike the blue whale, which still rules the modern oceans, Paracetus disappeared millions of years ago, and its existence was only recently confirmed. This discovery completely changed scientists' understanding of how big mammals could get. If this animal already seems gigantic, the next one was a prehistoric version of today's elephants, but much larger and even more imposing. 7. Paleoloxidon Nomaticus, the largest elephant that ever lived. The Paleoloxidon Nomaticus was the largest elephant species ever recorded, and possibly the biggest land mammal in history. It lived in Asia around 300,000 years ago and surpassed the size of any modern elephant. While today's largest African elephants can reach about 4 meters, 13 feet tall, the Paleoloxidon Nomaticus stood at an incredible 5 meters, 16 feet tall at the shoulders, and weighed a staggering 22 tons. Its fossilized bones, discovered in India, indicate that it was taller and heavier than any mammoth ever found. This prehistoric giant roamed the forests and plains of ancient Asia, consuming massive amounts of vegetation every day. Its colossal size likely kept most predators away, making it the undisputed ruler of the ancient lands. However, scientists believe it went extinct due to climate changes and hunting pressure from early humans. Modern elephants are just a fraction of what this true land titan once was. If this elephant already seems massive, the next creature on our list was a dinosaur of unimaginable proportions, so big that its very name means Titan of Patagonia. 8. Patagonian Mayorum, one of the largest dinosaurs ever discovered. The Patagonian Mayorum was one of the largest dinosaurs to ever walk the Earth. This titanic herbivore lived around 100 million years ago, during the Cretaceous period, in what is now Patagonia, Argentina. This gigantic dinosaur measured about 37 meters, 121 feet, in length, and could weigh up to 76 tons. Just its neck alone could stretch over 12 meters, 39 feet, allowing it to reach the tallest treetops for food. Patagonian fossils were discovered in 2014, completely reshaping paleontologists' understanding of how massive sauropod dinosaurs could get. With its colossal body, it needed to eat hundreds of kilos of plants daily just to sustain itself. Despite being a herbivore, its sheer size protected it from predators. It's hard to imagine any carnivore of that era being able to take down a fully grown, healthy Patagonian. But if this dinosaur already seems enormous, wait until you meet the next one. Widely considered the largest land dinosaur of all time. 9. Argentinosaurus Huinkensis, the largest dinosaur ever. Argentinosaurus Huinkensis is widely regarded as the largest dinosaur to have ever walked the Earth. This colossal creature lived about 95 million years ago during the Cretaceous period, in what is now Argentina. This sauropod dinosaur could reach an astonishing 40 meters, 131 feet in length, and weigh between 90 and 100 tons, making it one of the heaviest land animals ever. To put things into perspective, it was longer than a Boeing 737 and weighed more than 15 fully grown African elephants combined. Argentinosaurus fossils were discovered in the 1990s and left paleontologists in awe. Until then, no one had imagined that a dinosaur could reach such proportions. Unfortunately, only a few bones have been found, making its full reconstruction a challenge for scientists. Argentinosaurus likely spent its entire day feeding on large trees and plants. It grew at an incredibly fast rate, taking decades to reach full adulthood. If this dinosaur seems like the largest land animal in history, the creature in first place holds the title not only as the biggest animal ever, but it's still alive today. 10. Blue whale, the biggest animal in history. The blue whale, Balaenoptera musculus, isn't just the largest animal alive today. It's the biggest creature to have ever existed on Earth, surpassing all dinosaurs and prehistoric beasts in weight. This oceanic giant can grow up to 30 meters, 98 feet long, and weigh an unbelievable 200 tons. Just its tongue weighs as much as an elephant, and its heart is the size of a car. To survive, an adult blue whale can consume up to 4 tons of krill per day. No other known animal has ever reached the weight of a blue whale. Even the massive sauropod dinosaurs, like Argentinosaurus, were smaller in comparison to this marine mammal. Unfortunately, commercial whaling in the 20th century drastically reduced their population. Today, blue whales are protected by international laws, but they remain threatened by ocean pollution and climate change. Yet, they continue to reign supreme in the oceans, proving that Earth is still home to colossal creatures even today. Earth's history has always been filled with massive creatures, from gigantic dinosaurs to the greatest ocean predators. While some of these titans have vanished, others still live among us. If you enjoyed this video about the biggest creatures ever to exist, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and share this video with your friends. We always bring you amazing content about the animal kingdom and its most incredible stories. Which of these creatures surprised you the most? Drop a comment below.